honest, no one is scared. I'm definitely not scared. So, like Shakun said, he turned into a social recluse. He was sitting in his room alone and apparently speaking in Spanish. I jumped onto the Narcos bandwagon a little later. You know, I was shooting, and sometimes at the end of the day, you come back home and like you want to watch a show, but you're so tired that your eyes are just like closing. So I was a little late to the party, but suddenly I started feeling really awkward because I was sitting in conversations. People were like, so, you know, we want to make this movie and make it like Narcos, you know. What about this idea? We can do it like a show, like Narcos. And you know, that character, like Narcos, like Narcos, like Narcos. And I'm like, oh my God, just keep quiet. Everything is about Narcos. This reference is just going out of hand. I cannot be like Joey sitting in this room, not aware of anything anymore. So eventually, I did watch Narcos, and then I understood. It made complete sense what a global phenomenon this show really is.
Fueled him to you know, bring it upon himself to make some kind of difference.
Right, and you guys worked together before. You directed him in a film called Cesar Chavez.
That's
right.
correct.
Yeah, so when you guys were working together on that film, did you guys already know you're going to work together in Narcos?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
talking
we talked about it. We're like, hey, in 8 years.
Is that the reason? Was that a casting coup then?
Yeah, you said, you know what? In 8 years, we should do Narcos.
Yeah.
Before even it came out.
We were working in Sonora, in the north of Mexico.
Hermosillo.
In Hermosillo, Sonora, and on a way that's really close to where where my character is from, where Felix is from, and we did experience Mexico, which I think it was very. I mean, we saved you a lot of money and time, I guess, because Michael and I were in the north of Mexico, in the fields of Mexico, where this story would have happened, you know, and recreating the 70s, which is the exact time where, you know, where this whole organization starts to grow, you know, and to. Right. Yeah.
And back then, he was telling me what to do for 5 months, and then, you know, in this one, he was trying to tell me what to do for 8 months as a character.
Diego, also you.
No, he didn't land that one.
I understood it. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
in print, it'll be good.
Diego, you also grew up in Mexico in the 80s. So in some way, this story is closer to home for you.
Yeah.
And it's more personal.
It is very personal. It is very personal also because it's the foundation of the mess we're living today. You know, what happened there in the 80s. And the case of Kiki Camarena it determines a lot on the relation between the States and Mexico. And I remember being in the 80s as a kid. I was 6 years old when this event happened. So I don't remember that. I guess my father was hiding this Mexico from, you know, for me, Mexico was something different. But then when the 90s came, I started having an opinion, worrying about the violence erupting and understanding how crucial the 80s were and how crucial what happened here. This basically is the story of something that got built that for a few years worked fantastically and then just fell apart and fell into a way, and I'm talking about what's not in this season, like that fell into a way that today we are living horror over there. Yeah, you know,
it's the same. It's spiraled out of control, but this is where it started.
And everything started.
And eventually, Eric, you plan to take hopefully season 5 closer to present. Are we going to come, because this war on drugs is never going to end. It's an endless war.
I can neither confirm nor deny that it's season 5
I think
whether
is that a no comment moment?
I can confirm. They told me yesterday, I got a call, in a very special phone I have, and they said if it's a success in India, we will have.
All right, it's on to us. There you
go.
Can
I have that special phone, please?
Yes.
I would like to receive some special calls.
I see what you have there.
Yeah. So we can talk on November 17th.
All right. And Diego, going a little off track, last night when we spoke, you told me, I
was drunk.
No, before that, I have to ask you guys. I have to ask you guys. Wagner Moura, Pedro Pascal, these are characters and you know, that people... Are you getting worried already?
No, I can't wait for this question.
Because if you've been asked this question a lot, I get it a lot. Sorry, I have to ask you the cliched comparison question. Because it's true, these are characters that we've literally looked up to, okay, for the past few seasons. And it is, it could be a bit nerve-wracking, right? To step into these big, huge, humongous shoes. Or are you guys not thinking about it at all, treating this as a completely different independent show season? Like it didn't even happen before this.
To be honest with you, I didn't think about it that way because it wasn't like Pedro Pascal had enough and he's leaving Narcos. And then they brought in little old me, you know? Like it was a completely different, and he wasn't, it wasn't like he played Kiki Camarena
Correct.
first 3 seasons and then I came in and they're like, wait a minute, what the hell's up with this? Yeah. So it was no pressure. I mean, there was enough work. We were constantly traveling and working and had pages to memorize to be, nervous about it.
Too much to do to be nervous. Okay, then what about you?
No, there's no pressure.
I believe you.
I just got really sick, sorry. No, there's no pressure. I mean, you cannot think that way. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this job. I mean, obviously, every time you see something, you're comparing that with the last thing you saw.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you.
And in fact, I see it differently. Those guys made this show so popular that it's the first time I don't have to worry for people to watch my work. That worry is out of the question, you know? It's like, it's gonna come out and they're gonna watch it. Like the first feeling of like being a theater actor is to be on your opening night and look out and see no one there.
Just your parents.
This time is not, exactly, not even my father. So this time they're gonna be there. And then I saw it, you know, like it'll be very responsible not to see it, but I saw it and I am really happy. And I think these guys left the bar here and we left it here. Yeah. And if there is a 5th season, they're gonna take it higher and higher because the team they put together is amazing. Is amazing. And I have to be very, very honest. It's very bold to say, let's start all over again, because I don't think this is the 4th season. This is Narcos Mexico. It's a different project. There's new directors. It's a new place. It's a new cast. Everything is different. So I think they complement each other pretty well. But I don't think you're going to be thinking about the previous seasons when you watch this.
I'm sure we won't. And that's amazing. That's really like inspiring. I'm going to take this answer and I'm going to use it next time anybody else asks me this question.
Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Diego.
Appreciate
Before we leave, we have something to say in Spanish.
Yeah, we have something very embarrassing
you
to
were
say.
going to say something
All right,
about
okay,
last
okay.
night
But
when
you
remember
all right,
we
yes.
kissed
Going a little off
and
track,
all of
there's
that?
something that I got to know about Diego last night. His grandmother was born in India, right?
Yeah, I have a connection.
Tell us about your spiritual connection to India.
Oh, no, the spiritual connection is different.
Let's talk about it. He knows parts of Gita. He knew about Sai Baba. He spoke about Guruma, right?
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, that is something I told you because I had 4 vodkas inside.
Well, we can get you 4 vodkas right now.
I don't see how this connects to Narcos. I guess I don't want this to be in the same article.
Spirituality is what we sell here instead of cocaine.
No, it's really
Don't put that. You'll get me into trouble.
No, we really like that. It made us really happy that you have this connect to India. So it's like, we're a little bit like, oh, you know us? Like, tell us about it.
All the religious people are going to watch this show because you follow a spiritual leader in India. So talk about it.
Okay, no, Shakun, you can't trouble him anymore.
As you understand, it's so personal. But
Sorry,
but I can just say that I find so many similarities between the Indian culture and the Mexican culture. And
yeah, you guys have rice, we have rice, you have beans, we have beans.
Exactly.
Rice
Besides the rice and curry, there is so much in common. The contrast you live when you go out, and the richness in terms of the cultural diversity is amazing, and it feels like being home here. And I think that's why you're going to love Narcos Mexico.
Love it. And waiting
Thank
for
you,
it.
guys.
And Alia and I have to say something in Spanish.
We have something to say in Spanish, and we're going to do
We
a terrible
don't know
job.
if it makes any sense because we found it on Google Translate.
Yeah, so I'm going to try my level best that I'm going to just pretend like I know Spanish. So I'll say line number 1, you say line number 2?
Yeah, let's try.
So, nos vamos a volver locos si.
Tenemos que esperar más. Okay,
Could you translate that for us?
You win. You win.
Did I do like a terrible
yes.
job?
I don't know what you said.
All right. Let me try this. Let me
Okay,
try
so
this.
could you help me? How would I say that?
Can you repeat what you said?
Nos
No.
vamos a volver locos.
Huh? Nos vamos a volver locos.
You got to look at it and then
Ah.
nos vamos a volver locos.
Nos vamos a volver locos.
Tenemos que esperar más.
We're going to go crazy because we got to wait a little more.
Yes, we
We're
can't
going to
wait.
go crazy if we have to wait any longer.
16th of this month, Narcos Mexico. We can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you so
for
much,
joining
guys.
us.
Thank